Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I know that we're long overdue for an update video, and I pretty much hopped back on YouTube, just dropping traveling vlogs. I promised, like in the very first video, Morocco vlog, that we're going to talk about where I've been and what's been happening. I briefly mentioned something about grief, but I didn't get into it properly. For some reason, I just felt I needed to film the video today. I'm just going to go straight to it. I lost my mom. For me, I'm in shock. My brain isn't processing what has happened and how it has happened. First question is, what happened? My mom was sick for a couple of years and some change. For some reason, she deteriorated and then she died. That's pretty much what happened. She died. My second question is, how are you feeling? I feel like I walked down a path that I wasn't supposed to walk down, and eventually it has led me to this point. I'm fully aware that it has nothing to do with me and life just happens. I'm fully aware of that, but it feels like I walked down through a path of several decisions, and it led me to a future where my mom wasn't there, or my mom isn't there. I don't even know the English to speak. That's one. Also, I feel alone. If you don't know, I'm an only child. I'm extremely close to my mom. I feel like my best friend, my mom, my everything literally just left me in this freaking miserable world. Also, and this one is like a very sensitive topic, I feel like God has failed me. I feel like God failed her as well. I'm trying to wrap my head around everything, and it doesn't make sense to me. Some people don't have the luxury of praying to avert a situation. They just die and it just like freaking happens. There's nothing you can do. In this case, my mom was sick for a long time, and we prayed. I started praying on NSPPD. I started praying privately. I would fast randomly, food fasting, other types of fasting. In all of this, God allowing you to die was not an option, you know. I was praying, and I was praying, and I was praying, only for the prayer to amount to nothing. Generally, I'm not okay. I try to live every day as it comes. I'm not suicidal or anything, but every morning I wake up, I'm like, I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing here now that my mom is not here. And I know my mom is not immortal. She was going to die one day. If I was to think about it, not when I am in my 20s, not in the way that she died, it just feels so unreal that the closest person to me, the person I love with all my heart, died. Physically, I'm never going to see her again. I'm never going to speak to her again. We're never going to laugh together. My next question is, how has this affected and changed my life? I feel like I'm walking around with a knife in my heart. I couldn't listen to music. Music would make me so sad. Any type of music. I didn't really enjoy being around people. I wasn't really picking up phone calls because everybody just call me and say, oh, it is well. While I do appreciate the gesture, I was just like, guys, please, please. You know, I came back and I was like, oh, let me travel a lot, just live life, because death can come anytime. I started traveling. I noticed that, yes, I am happy. I really watched the vlogs. Yes, I did have fun, but it's almost like my joy is never complete. There's just a limit my joy can reach, because this permanent thing has happened. There's just that 20% of how I wish my mom was here. What the Also, it has changed me in the sense that I have now realized that I don't own anything. I don't own anybody. I'm not scared of losing people because someone that I never wanted to lose, I've lost. It has rewired my spending habits. When I realized how quickly one day one diagnosis can change your life, I just decided if I'm going to use money, I'm going to use money to enjoy myself. I'm not going to be saving money in case something bad happens. No, if something bad happens, that's just how it's going to be. Life is so freaking short and we never know when we take our last breath. It has affected my relationship with God. It has made me doubt everything that I knew and that I trusted. Thinking about it, people that are close to God are people that have seen so many things in life and they've learned to lean on God. People that are not close to God are people that have seen so many things in life and they're like, if there's a God, why is this thing truly happening? I guess I don't need to explain which side I'm on. Hopefully, it's just a phase because I know that my mom loved God. And even on her dying bed, she still worshipped and reverenced him. I know it would be a true desire for her to see that her daughter is walking in the same steps, but it's just really difficult. At some point, guys, I stopped praying about anything concerning myself because I thought I have so many things on my prayer request. Let me stop praying for other things so I will not distract God from the main thing I actually want answered though. So that I will not think that this girl she's asking for too many things. I said, you know what? I don't really need anything. If I don't have my mom, I don't want anything. So please just answer this one. Just give her good health. Forget anything I'm asking. What am I even asking for? Please just help my mom. For me to pray so hard, for me to believe so hard, for me to have faith, and it did not happen. I don't understand how I can pray about other things. I have like intense flashbacks. I just see her face. I just see how scared she was. I just see flashes of all the things that I saw in the hospital that is not even something that I can relate to another person. Sometimes I feel like I need to go somewhere and just scream till I faint. Another way that this whole situation has affected me is that I have put on weight. Man, I envy people that when they go through things, they lose weight. On the scale, I feel like I've put on close to 10 kg. That was from being unhappy, not necessarily making the right decisions with food. It has also affected my sleep as well. I wake up tired. Sometimes anxiety wakes me up. So many thoughts, so many negative and conflicting thoughts that right now I'm not comfortable sharing. Maybe one day when I overcome, I will share. Let's move on to the next question. How are you dealing with this? If I'm to look at the stages of dealing with grief, I'm still in the very first one, denial. What do you mean it happened? What do you mean my mom died? Every day the feeling of wanting to do something is lower than the feeling of not wanting to do anything at all. So I'm not coping well. My day-to-day function is to just try. I try to do the things that I love. Oh my god, guys, I have been shopping like a crazy somebody. There's not a thing that I want I haven't bought this past couple of months. I just had to pull a break and I'm like, okay girl, you're doing too much. You have to pause. I've been dealing with it by not talking to people about it. I know people say, you know, talking makes you feel better. It doesn't. You can't control what is going to come out of the mouth of the person you're confiding in. I've kind of noticed that the few times I've tried to say how I'm feeling, nobody's really listening to me for real. In dealing with this, I found it really comforting validating my own feelings myself. I hope to find more helpful mechanisms. When I find something that truly works, I will share it with you guys. My final question is, how have people in your community shown up for you? First of all, I'm going to start with people in my mom's community and then close family members. My mom is blessed with love. When I say that, my mom's friends showed up and showed out. Even in the hospital, people were coming to visit. After the whole situation, even till now, my mom's friends still call me, reach out to me, find out if I'm okay. The labor of love that she left behind, like, even if she's not here with me physically anymore, it feels like she left 500 okay, that's a lot. It feels like she left 100 mothers here. My mom's siblings are extremely patient with me. They talk to me. My uncle is always calling me, sending prayers. Even if I'm not in that headspace right now, I really appreciate the gesture because he doesn't have to. My mom's sisters, they stayed with me. I don't know how I would have been able to survive that period. I was literally sleeping in between my two aunties. It has been like having my mom's heart in multiple people. In as much as this is a very terrible situation, I can tell that my mom's love is still very much on earth. In terms of my friends, they have shown up in the way that they know how to, and I really appreciate it. I have some of my friends texting me. I had some of my friends showing up for the burial. I had some of my friends coming to visit me when I returned back into the UK. Everyone has been showing up in the way they know how to. I feel like I've been chatting for ages. I don't even know how I'm going to edit this video. This is pretty much what I have been dealing with. I will definitely be giving more updates about how I'm feeling. I don't know how often because as you can see, it's like a very hard video. It was definitely kind of like healing having to talk about this. I know that I wasn't really able to even cover 0.5 of how I'm feeling, but this is pretty much it, guys. This is what Nakoshi has been going through, and I just really miss my mom.